focused on family and united in love. We are a come as you are church. No dress code, no judgment, no kidding. The Shepherd's Heart AME Church, where the pastor is yours truly, Reverend Lee himself. We're an out-of-the-box ministry. Come, break out of the box with us.
The Anthony Brown Show and the A.T.L Show now have merchandise available for purchase. You can purchase your merchandise at the link located in the description section below the video. We have male and female shirts, male and female tank tops, jerseys, hoodies, and onesies for your infants. Yes, everything you need in apparel, we have it here. The Anthony Brown Show, along with the A.T.L Show. The A.T.L Show shirts proudly say we are the blueprint, and the Anthony Brown shirts grind until you shine. Get yours today. Hey. Welcome to another episode, another evening, another show. We greatly appreciate all of you being here. Welcome to the A.T.L Show on the Anthony Brown Show. And I'm yours truly, Mr. Anthony Brown himself. I'm joined tonight by my lovely co-host, Miss TeAma Sweetness. TeAma, you there? And also Legacy the Great. He's having technical difficulties. Hey, Miss Melanie. Legacy's having technical difficulties, so just give him a minute to rejoin us or reconnected to get back on tonight's show. So how you guys are doing this evening? Here's Emma.
Hey, everybody.
I'm like, where did she go?
I was there, then it was like, poosh, be gone.
Okay. I just want to remind everybody, well, Legacy's having technical difficulties, and T. Savage said she'll be a few minutes late. She's running a little late. They had a pastor appreciation service at her church, and I said, well, girl, you should have told me. I would have been there because I know the food is good.
Okay, girl, make me a doggy bag to go.
I know that's right. Let's go to the church and get some of those saints cooking.
Honey.
She was telling me the menu, what they was having there, and I was like, girl, you better stop before we don't have a show and I'll be over there at the church trying to get the leftovers.
Y'all better come bring me some.
Exactly. Okay. All the way to Broward County.
You know, black folks, they'll act like you don't even exist once they get a good meal.
Hello. She said, well, what she's going to start doing is informing us whenever they have events at the church or big events outside of normal service, and that we could come and participate. So I said, I definitely appreciate that. You know, how you doing, Mr. Legacy?
Let me tell you.
What it is.
What's up, Lex? I'm guaranteed she ain't gonna do that because she know I be trying to trap her daddy. She ain't gonna do that.
I was just telling Teama that T. Savage said she's gonna be a few minutes late because she's running late because they're having an event at the church, and it was pastor appreciation. And I was saying, girl, you should have told me because I know all the good cooking is over there because the saints will be throwing down for the pastor. So
that's crazy.
So I'm going. You know me, always looking for content. So I've been like, we're reporting live at the church.
Always recording.
Yes, it's always recording.
Always.
How you doing, Kamal? He said he can't wait to see the new nicknames that Legacy come up with for the snappy, nappy dugout. He is so bad.
He better no foolishness tonight.
Yes.
Y'all crazy. Always me.
Best behavior.
Before we get into the good, I just want to remind everybody, definitely hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. We're on a road to 5,000 subscribers. We're almost there, and we can't do it without you. So definitely hit the subscribe. It costs you nothing to hit the subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, click the bell that gets your notifications, like and comment. And if you comment below, we will see your comments and we will place them on the screen and respond accordingly. Again, this is the Anthony Brown Show, and this version we call the A.T.L. And you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, as well as Instagram. Again, thank everybody for being here. And I just want to also remind everybody, definitely go over there and get your Goldie gummies. For those of you that's into the apple cider vinegar Goldie gummies, they are so good. And when you go to Goldie.com, use the discount code TheATL. That's TheATL, one word, the ATL. Get your Goldie gummies, and you'll get a huge discount. And when using our discount code, that also supports the show. So get your Goldie gummies, because look, I got mine.
What if they put in the code ATL hold?
It ain't gonna do you nothing.
They won't get a discount. They may charge them extra. Just for being ignorant.
Oh my God.
So definitely use
that. And you get the bottle and it be like ATL hold.
No.
No.
So definitely go get your Goldie gummies, like I said.
Come on, what it is, baby? How you and the family doing, baby?
I'm doing great.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, who are you talking?
See, he just being rude to us. He just
it was the
being
number
rude.
2 fan. To the number 2 fan.
Oh, come on.
Long as you know how to direct your words correctly, we won't get you beat up.
Exactly. Definitely.
I know how to count.
The perfection.
I know how to count.
You don't want no issues and no problems.
None.
Because your daughter made it quite clear, and she did not bite her tongue.
And she Lord's willing, she'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, listen, I had got a phone call from a viewer. He called me and he said that he wants to come on the show, be a special guest, and he's having relationship issues. So the topic is going to be centered around him. And I said, well, do you want to come on and block your face, or do you want to show your face? He said, I have no problem showing my face. He said, but I've been listening, talking to y'all, and y'all be giving good advice, and I need y'all. So
come on in the room.
So he is definitely coming in on Tuesday. So Tuesday's topic is going to be centered around a topic, but that topic is also going to be centered around his situation on Tuesday coming. So Legacy means they can lock himself out. So wait for Legacy to come back, and we're going to get into tonight's topic.
Which y'all already know. If y'all know, we're going to act a donkey.
While we're waiting for Legacy to come back, I just want to remind everybody also, we do have merchandise. So make sure you click on the link below in the description area and purchase your shirts. We have t-shirts, hoodies, jerseys, tank tops, onesies for the infants. We have it all, different colors, different sizes, and it goes from infant size all the way up to I think 5X. So make sure you get your apparel, your merchandise for the A.T.L. show. And when you purchase the merchandise, also that supports the channel, that supports the show, that supports what we're doing over here. And again, we can't do this without you. So get your Goldie gummies as well as buy your merchandise. Yes, sir.
Oh, I was just making sure because my phone went crazy on Friday for some reason. But I didn't get the gist of the part when you were saying somebody said they need our advice.
Yes. I have a friend of mine who's also a viewer, and he enjoys. He said, "Y'all, we be giving out some really deep advice and good information for the most part." And right now, he's going through something with his relationship, so he wants to come on the show and come on live. So I asked him, "Do you want to come on live? Do you want to block your face?" He goes, "No, I come on live." He said, "I don't got nothing to hide." He said, "Y'all good people and everything." And he said, "Somebody else might be able to benefit from what I'm going through."
But Tony, that means we probably need to reach out to Dr. Remedy.
Definitely.
I'm gonna holler at Dr. Remedy and see if I can get him to come on and give some real good advice, especially if he's trying to get himself situated. So I'll contact Dr. Remedy and see if he can come on.
Because Dr. Remedy would definitely have the remedy for his situation.
You know it. Dr. Remedy.
Just pray. What's up, Drake?
T Savage.
What's up,
Hey
T?
y'all.
How you doing?
I was trying to make that 9:15 mark I promised. Trying to throw some clothes right quick.
Well, you're a whole minute early.
Well, I was hoping y'all didn't notice.
Did Melvin say please don't?
It's always
Melvin, I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna reach out to you, Melvin, because you've been through a lot of things, and maybe your wife can come on and give out some advice with you. But I will have to reach out to Dr. Remedy for him to appear.
I'm gonna have me a glass of Hennessy on the rocks. Yes, ma'am.
No chaser. No chaser.
No chaser.
Oh Lord. So that means you're gonna be responsible for coming out your mouth.
Honey.
I just want to put this disclaimer. This Facebook and YouTube show contains adult content and conversation. Individuals under the age of 18 is prohibited from viewing. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. I need to put it up on a weekly basis. Sometimes, for the most part, I forget to put it up there because we get off the chain sometimes.
Other words, he need to get out there.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
Hey.
That's for you, Legacy.
TeAma was saying, definitely let us know when y'all have the next event. Y'all play.
Oh, at the church? Okay, definitely.
Yeah, that's your fan?
I don't know. I didn't see the comment.
No, I say, is that your fan?
Oh, I thought you meant like a fan. Yeah, I was trying to. The lady told me I can't get my lashes wet.
I'm about to fall out. She say, "Oh, I thought you meant like my fan."
Listen, lady told me I can't get my lashes wet, so I was trying to dry them off.
So
make sure they didn't get wet in the shower.
You just got them done?
Yesterday, she told me I can't get them wet for 3 days. She tending my arch and tending my eyebrows.
I see your eyebrows. They are snatched for the gods.
Yes. Ooh. The lady at the church talking about, I almost didn't recognize you. I don't look that different, woman.
Let me tell you, I would have stuck a middle finger at her right in the house of God. Amen. Because
we was outside in the parking lot.
You tried it.
In Jesus' name. I'm waiting for Mr. Legacy. He and his messed up intranet. Because I want to show this video, and I don't want him to miss none of the video. Which kind of coincide with what we're going to talk about on this evening.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I just realized gave us something in the comment. Chabu, she was mad with me earlier, y'all.
For your mom?
She was big bad.
What'd you do?
Try to let somebody have it like they didn't know how to handle people.
You know you in your mouth.
Honey.
Because your mouth is like a double-edged sword.
My mama was like, TeAma, I understand, but you could have said it a little bit nicer.
What?
Honey, if you understand it, you know there was no other nicer I could be.
Okay.
I was pissed. I was so pissed.
Also, I forgot. I just want to remind everybody. Also, it's not too late. You go over to exoticoilmasters.com. Exoticoilmasters.com. Get you all of your designer fragrances in the form of lotions, shower gels, oils, bubble baths. Exoticoilmasters.com. And they also have gift baskets. You know, so that's good for Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, Sweet 16, Christmas, you name it, any major holiday, or just because. So definitely visit exoticoilmasters.com. Come on, Mr. Legacy, we are waiting for you.
Y'all know his internet house.
It's janky. Yeah, there's always issues with that. That was going good at first.
And I want to go on record, which it amazes me, because where I'm at, you would think I would be cloudy. I'm just saying.
That part. I'm going to take me one of my golden gummies.
He going him like he done brought me a lot on stock up button.
These things are so good. I could eat this whole bottle, this whole jar.
Just because.
Because they don't taste like they're not medicine-y. You don't taste the vinegar. You know, it's like candy. It's like candy. I can see it in your walk, see it in your talk. Take a toll on me.
Okay, so you.
It takes over me. Learn the words, sir.
Again, that's not my ministry, sweetie. Sorry, boo-boo. Boo-boo kitty. Come on, Mr. Legacy, so I can show this video. But tonight's topic is basically, is it fair to judge her based on her dating history? Basically, is it fair to judge or prejudge an individual, a young lady, and this can go both ways, with the male or female, but in the video, they're judging a female. Is it okay to judge the female or the male based on their dating history, their past, their body count, who they've been with, who they slept with, who they've dated, who you think they dated? Excuse me.
Please don't do all that coughing on the podcast.
Excuse me?
Don't do all that coughing on the podcast, sir.
Yeah, because I don't want to send the cooties to the world.
Actually do some coughing so you get a legacy thing so he stay on this podcast.
Okay.
No, my phone, it ain't the internet tonight. It's the phone. I guess my charger must got a shortage in it. Excuse me for that, please. Anthony, what are you saying no about?
Probably my coughing.
Gotta be the cough. You know, you can't cough no more.
I'm sorry, Miss Anthony. I'm going to show this video. I was just
What's off limit?
That's what she told me when I was at her house. One cough, that's it, or you gotta go.
Oh,
okay.
Two of you are smoker.
Oh, okay. Okay.
wow.
Let's get right into this video, and then we're going to comment on it and talk about it. I was explaining to them the video is basically, I was waiting for you to come back, saying, is it fair to judge her or him based on his or her past?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Based on their body count, based on the people they've dated, based on their sexual history, based on their dating history.
It ain't never the dating. It's just that overlooked vagina that gets used a lot in the process of the dating.
Them sagging, hanging balls from all that fucking. You right.
The balls have. That's Listen, balls are gonna drop anyway.
Listen here.
Just keep them shaved.
If her lettuce came, them balls shouldn't hang. Period.
That's crazy. The lettuce gets that way from beating. Balls drop because the older you get, the lower they hang.
See, it's lettuce.
My nuts ain't real low.
You want to give her them soupy big balls.
The pink beat out. Not the pink beat out. Ooh.
Let's get into the video. Here we go.
Hey, man.
The pink beat out.
Talking to Keisha?
Yeah, I'm texting her now.
Hey, well, you need to watch that because I heard she used to talk to BJ, then she was talking to Chris, then she even tried to talk to Chris' brother. So watch that, man.
You for real?
Yes, I'm for real. And I'm only telling you this because I know you're a good dude. You got good intentions, and I don't want you to be with nobody that's been around and all that stuff, man. So just watch it.
So you think I'm a good dude?
Yeah. I wouldn't be telling you this if I didn't think you was a good dude. Just watch it, man.
But it's crazy. Man, I've been with so many women, and I finally think I got the right one. And she talked to 2 or 3 dudes that I know.
I mean, but listen, she a girl. You a dude. It's different. You can do that. She can't do what we do.
Man, look, I've been with hundreds of women. And I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 she probably know. I'm just saying, so you want me to stop talking to her because she may use to text or talk or probably had sex. I really don't care because it's not who she talking to now. I'm who she talking to. So.
All right, man.
Come on, man.
Yo, what up, man? Look, first thing first, let's get this out the way. Because we text once or twice does not mean we used to talk. We talk or anything. That don't mean none of this shit. So please, just stop saying that. Second, hey, look, we hate when people judge us because they don't know us. You know what I'm saying? They don't know our background, where we came from or whatever. But you hear this he say, she say stuff, and you start to be like, oh, well, yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. You don't know the situation. You don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody else get you off the track of what you doing or who you talking to or whatever because what you heard, you know what I'm saying? And last but not least, look, I used to be that guy. Like, what's up, Sean? How you doing? Oh, like, come here. What's up? That used to be me. I was all about smashing and dashing. You know, I was young, but now I'm all about her though. So I would hate for her to hear some shit I used to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't the person I am no more. So why would if I don't want her judging me on my past, why would I judge her? Yo, man, look, like my page, share my page, Jeremy L. Holloway. Follow me on Instagram. Like this video, share this video. Hold on, wait. Before you click off this video, yo, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's at Jeremy L. Holloway, just in case the link is not on this video. It's Jeremy L. Holloway on YouTube or just Jeremy Holloway. I'm going to pop up regardless. I know sometimes I post stuff on Facebook and you don't always see it. You can go to my YouTube. I post way more stuff on my Instagram than I do on Facebook or YouTube, but some of y'all don't got Instagram, so guess what? Just go to my YouTube, the YouTube people. Subscribe to the YouTube. If you don't got Instagram, YouTube. Y'all know my videos ain't 1 minute. I got like 3 minutes, 5 minutes sometimes.
Y'all see the comments?
That's the legacy.
So what kind of iceberg or romantic?
Kamal, I'm not really sure, but when I tell you my JJ, she don't come with none of them qualifications. Her pretty. So I don't know.
Legacy is frozen. Everyone has a past. That's not what or who I am now. Exactly. I agree with you, Anthony, 110%. I agree. Legacy, you are frozen.
I got an example. Story, like, we have to wait till Legacy come back to tell it.
Yeah. Mr. Legacy. Yeah. Mr. Legacy said he was going to fix that, rectify this problem.
And Kamal said he wanted to know what type of lettuce it would be. He's what kind of lettuce? Iceberg or romaine? The lettuce that would be is called smashburg lettuce.
Smash bird.
Yes.
I can't.
But Anthony said everyone has a past. It's not what or who
Well,
I am.
listen. Well, let me get into it because there's some key things that Jeremy friend said.
Go ahead.
What was that last one, Tony?
Melo said I don't.
This is the thing. When Jeremy friend said he said that the chick tried to smash his homeboy, another homeboy, and then even went and tried to smash the homeboy brother.
Hearsay.
Now, if you're circulating in that type of circle to where you are allowing yourself to be cream pied by homeboys, then I'm sorry. You're running the vagina in the same circle, and then you turn around and don't want them to look at it as a train because you're fucking in different compartments.
He could have been lying.
Let me help.
He could have been lying.
Most dudes
He
that
could have been
go,
lying, but we just basically
like, oh, little mama da da da. That's because he can't get that chick.
Now that's a possibility. I was gonna get into all of that. I don't, and I'm gonna tell y'all a story for me that happened to me. But if that is true, we all on this panel know if that chick did do that, that we would all label her as a choo-choo train. She's a doorknob, and everybody get a turn. So my thing is this: if it's true, we do have a choice to look at it and say she's just experimenting or whatever. But y'all know y'all call women hoes too that do hoish stuff. And another thing, TeAma and Savage, y'all both are right. He could be one of those type of cats that cause he couldn't get him a turn. That now he hating on her because Jeremy finna get a turn. So, you got to look at it from that perspective. But my thing is, if that's how she rocking, you got to call a spade a spade.
But niggas be rocking even harder, so that spade turns you into what? A cubic zirconia.
I can't talk about what Negroes do because they weren't talking about niggas. They were talking about her.
But also what I've noticed too in my X number of years of living is some homeboys, they'll say, "Oh yeah, I used to holler at her," and they don't mean they had sex.
That's right. That's true.
They could have been just texting each other for about a month, and she didn't give up the coochie. Then now he done moved on because he can't get it. But
exactly.
He's still saying I used to holler at her because technically for a month you was hollering at her, but you didn't get the first base. You know what I'm saying? And then your homeboy, because he heard you say, "Oh, I used to holler at her," he automatically assumed that you smashed.
Exactly. But even on this podcast, with everybody on here, we automatically assume that if Legacy talked to a chick, he smashed.
Of course.
That's what you see what I'm talking about? So if my homeboy, hold on, if my homeboy who has a reputation of smashing talk to this chick, and now I'm talking to her, he tell me, "Hey, I used to talk to her." Even if he is lying about him smashing, I'm the one who made the assumption that he smashed, all based off of his reputation. That doesn't mean.
Depends on who you talk to.
Exactly. So if you're going to say, "Oh, okay, well, she dated Legacy. Oh, I already know he smashed her." That doesn't necessarily be true. So just like you said, Tony, people lie. So, but my thing is, even if he didn't smash, if that chick talked to somebody that's close to me, my homeboy, my brother, my cousin, she off limits to me anyway.
My question is, who really getting a real body count when they talk to people?
Shit, I give you what you to the city.
Okay, not you, TeAma. I'm just saying. We know you're gonna get a real body count. Most people not gonna get a real body count,
You don't
especially if
get
it's
your
hot.
real body count.
Huh?
If people ask you, you don't get your real body count.
I do, but most people don't.
I agree with y'all on that. Most people
When they
are
say,
not
"Oh, it's
gonna
only
tell
been
you.
10," you can add 10 more to that. You can either double it or triple it.
Help you if you live in Florida. It's dumb as fuck for you not to. These niggas run their mouth like bitches, and the hoes be too busy hating.
So
So
y'all
you
saying
gonna get out of regardless.
all y'all saying y'all don't believe me when I tell
So
y'all my
say,
body
so
count is
TeAma
24?
said,
What,
so
Tony?
So y'all saying y'all don't believe me when I tell y'all my body count is 4?
Oh, Uncle Tony tripping tonight. What you drinking?
You lied to me. You lied to me. This you never turn
you
on
see
me.
what
Okay.
she say? Oh,
Return of
well,
the
it
Mac.
seems like
Simmons said, "I feel like it's not their business."
it is their business. It is their business since they have to know the truth. Cause just in case things turn for the sour, these people need to know who you've been with. Cause they're gonna have to backtrack you.
Especially if they done contracted something.
Exactly. So why not be honest and say I've only been with 7 dudes in the last year.
You know what, Legacy? Get the fuck off the screen. Oh, he was gonna say 7 dudes. He say in the last.
Now, hold on. I'm noticing on my phone, Adrian said, because it didn't show up over here on the screen, like click on it. But Adrian said, I lost count. I was a hoe when I was young. No shame.
Well,
Because Adrian, I had hoish tendencies.
You know what? I'm going to sleep. I'm good.
I just had hoish tendencies with Adrian.
far as for me, I've really never been.
I know, especially if you talking about
He
legacy.
said, "Cause 70 of y'all mean 70." And you said, "I only been with one this year, but shoot, 30 years ago, please."
I know that's
Hey,
right.
sis, how you doing?
Party over
Hey, Miss
at their
Adrian.
house.
Well, if you try to be as wholesome,
Here we go with the fuckery.
what the fuck?
Y'all knew it was.
I can't do this.
Listen.
Depends on
Mello
Savage,
said
do your
it
job.
depends on.
if you.
Mello said it depends on what it feel like if you were taking the chance.
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's over.
Over.
Yeah, it's over, Adrian said.
I just think people, especially vagina. I just feel like too much furniture moving is a lot. You shouldn't be letting people in there rearranging furniture often.
Rearranging furniture. It go right back.
No, it don't. Not if the furniture is being moved a lot. It takes a while for it to go right back.
Okay.
If once the Melvin, how Melvin said the elasticity, once that elasticity gets worn out, it tends to stay like that.
Well, don't
It's all roast beef after that, huh?
Say what, Savage?
I said it's all roast beef after that,
roast beef after that.
It is all
Roast beef.
Smashburg lettuce.
Smashburg.
Wow.
One cow in a warehouse.
Wow.
Adrian said, I'm older and wiser, but back in the day, pre-kids, I was restless.
That's true, I guess. That's been
I don't see a problem with that because I think when we're all in our 20s and early 30s, that's your fun stage, your experimental stage. You're learning life. You're learning who you are.
Somebody has an echo. It's really bad.
Somebody has an echo.
So are you saying, Tony, when we're in our 20s and our
early 30s,
late teens, well, that's when you need to be hoish?
I'm not even calling that hoish because I'm gonna break it down. I don't call it hoish, but at some point it does become hoish, and I'm gonna break it down. I think when you're in your teens, your 20s, and your early 30s, that's your, like I said, your experimental stage. You're finding yourself.
Please.
You're finding yourself. You're learning yourself. You're finding out what you like, what you don't like. If you're straight, gay, bisexual, bi-curious. If you want poly, do you not want poly? Do you want threesome? So you're learning all that about yourself. It's like sampling the water, so to speak. So
right.
So I figure between your teens, your late teens, when you start having sex, your 20s and your early 30s, that's long enough for you to have developed and discovered who you are, what you like, what you don't like, what you will and won't tolerate. Now, once you enter into your late 30s, your early 40s, at that point it's no longer experimental and I'm trying to discover myself. Now you've become a hoe. Now, if you're still having that same similar behavior from your teens and 20s and early 30s, now you've gone into the hoish, the hoish realm of life, and it's no longer experimentation. That's just my opinion.
Adrian said, I was, and if you stand in your truth, nobody can hold your truth over you.
Exactly. I wrote a book about it. It'll be out in about 3 weeks.
So please get into all his whole tendencies.
I wrote a book about it, sweetie. So in 3 weeks, the book will be out. So make y'all get the book. There it is right there.
Yes, push through.
Coming soon. So make sure y'all get the book. But definitely, Adrian, I agree with you 110%.
So Tony.
Yes.
So you saying get all your hoish ways out before you 30?
No, get all of your experimentation ways out.
No. You're hoish. If you doing all of that, you're hoish.
So you was off the screen. I broke it down at one point. You become a hoe.
You're not hoish. You live your best life. You live your best life.
Break it down for me, Tony, so I can understand. Break it down for me, Tony. Break it down for me.
You wasn't on the screen. You fell off the screen because of your Wi-Fi. But what I was saying was,
could you break it down for me, please?
I'm doing that.
Adrian said, I'm definitely going to get it.
Thank you, Miss Adrian.
Yeah.
I'll break it down. If you stop broadcasting and tune in, you can't talk. You can't broadcast.
The shade.
Now, as I was saying, in your late teens and your 20s and early 30s, that's your experimental stage where you're trying to discover who you are. Let me finish. I know you. I see it. You bubbling. I see your neck swelling up.
Where's the remote at? Where's my remote?
But that's that stage where you're finding yourself, trying to find out what you like, what you don't like, what you can and can't do, will and won't do. You're trying stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's like, that's because girls going through college, boys going through college. So you're being faced with different things, different adversities, different trials and tribulations. So you're learning who you are. So at that point, in your 35-ish, 34-ish and above, now you can't say I'm going through the experimental stage no more. So if you continue that same behavior and carry it over into your late 30s, now you're in the hoish stage because you
unless you got on lockdown early and you didn't have that chance to experience that when you were younger, and
No,
you left the person you was.
no, we're not giving nobody no passes on that who
Shut
decided.
up! You gonna tell me no? I can say what I want to say. What wrong with you?
I didn't say you couldn't say that. What I'm saying is there's no passes because a person decided that they were going to get married at 19 and stay married till they were 33, and now they want to get out here and release their vagina on the world. Nobody told you to be married that early.
Well, actually,
I think there is a path for that because you don't know what's out there. I know people that married straight out of high school, and that's the only person they ever been with. They don't know nothing else. And now that the person has, now that the person, their spouse has passed away or they've divorced,
they divorced.
Now it's time to go live.
Oh, so she wasn't living before then?
No.
You know what?
So you're saying that? So you're saying
all
that
she know is that one joystick. All she knows is the one joystick. She don't know if you don't know better. How can you? If that's all you ever had, that's all you know.
When I say living legacy, living legacy is the late teens into your mid 30s. That's when you're living your life, your best life. You can't live your best life with a ring on it.
So then definitely motherfuckers don't need to be married at all then.
No, that's not what we're saying.
So what you're saying is from teen to 33, be a hoe. Because after 33, you just need to be locked down. Because if you're saying that people that got married at 19, 24, who had a lavish life and lived good and was with one person, they chose that life. Just because you end up getting a divorce.
Some people didn't choose it. Some people didn't choose it.
What you mean?
I know two people because of religious reasons that they were
forced.
But
we're removing. Let's remove that. We're not talking about forceful marriage. We're talking about people that made conscious decisions because they was in love with an individual, whether they were straight out of high school or straight out of college, and they decided that they were going to get married, and they spent 15 years of their life with this individual, whether that person passed away or whether they got a divorce. Just because you got a divorce does not mean that you wasn't living your best life in that relationship. Now, what you are about to do is release your whorishness. That's what's going to happen because you've been harboring it for the last 15 years, and now that you ain't got to deal with that no more, now you ready to let somebody beat the drum. That's what you're saying.
So my question is, if you over 40, what's your excuse?
Not the Wi-Fi messing up all of a sudden.
Okay.
He got a button over there. He say bullshit coming.
When that food stop real quick.
Then that Wi-Fi act up at the right moment.
Okay. When them good questions.
Listen, I promise you, he got a button over there. Now, he pressed for the Wi-Fi to act up when he don't want to talk.
No, because this has nothing to do with my personal life.
Adrian said, but men can release that jam skeeter freely, huh, Legacy?
I didn't make the world. I didn't hand out the rules. I didn't hand out the regulations. I didn't hand out the rules or the regulations.
But you interpret the rules.
Exactly.
No. You can only
Yeah.
I didn't make a rule. This has been a rule for a long time. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
I didn't say you made the rules. I said you interpret the rules.
Right.
Hey, it's there for somebody to interpret it.
Let me tell you, that rule don't mean shit. That's why niggas turn hoes in the housewife every day.
Exactly.
Listen, and guess what? That's their choice. But that's their choice.
Say it again, Miss Adrienne, for the people in the GED section and way in the back.
You interpret the rules to fit you. Ooh. Well, take me to church. Facts, TeAma.
Period.
I love Miss Adrienne. That's my girl.
Okay. Child, that's I used to always say, when me and him break up, I'm gonna be the biggest hoe out there. Be married again.
Look, TeAma.
Yes, I need to get on those, honey. When this body get right, bitch, y'all can't tell me shit. Just so y'all know.
That's a personal choice. I can't get mad with a man for deciding to deal with somebody that he or she fell in love with. But that still doesn't change the fact that they made a conscious decision to be with somebody that had 100 bodies on them.
Okay, so my thing is, if them balls got 200, what's the difference?
I don't know, but maybe if they decide to tell the truth that they got 200 on their balls, that maybe somebody might say, no, I don't want to ride that ride.
If your balls hang into your ankles, you take some less.
Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to the floor? Can you tell me that? Can you tell me the boat? Do your balls hang low?
No.
Eat that man. Damn.
But
he gonna give us 5 of you. He gave 5.
Okay, for real.
But but I have a choice, and by me being able to have a choice, I don't have to deal with somebody that have a lot of body count. That's why it's a choice and a preference. It's a choice.
Oh. My eyes bother me, y'all. I'm sorry to be digging in my eyes. These lashes might have to go.
Don't let them pluck you. Don't let them poke your eyeball out, mama.
They irritate me. My eyes are red.
Who's the skeeted in it?
Oh! Every time
I wish that was the issue.
Oh my God, not wish.
But no one. Not in some years. No.
Hey, listen for the viewers.
Years.
For the viewers.
I'm like a born again version.
The viewers out there that's watching, I'm not seeing the Facebook comments again, but I just put a link in the description. So if you click on that link that's in the description, it's going to bring you over to YouTube and we can see your comments.
Yes, please come over and comment because Facebook
is commenting on Facebook, but we can't see your comment. So,
right, we won't be able to see them until after the show.
I don't feel that we're eliminating you or ignoring you. So definitely come over to YouTube and just click on the link that's in the description. I just placed it there. You ain't had eye paint in years.
Oh, hell no. Nah. Don't nobody want no damn eye paint. Nobody don't want no pink eye.
Seven says she do.
Years.
Adrian, you want to come on stage? You want the live link, Miss Adrian?
Yes, sis, come on.
Yeah, come on and baptize Legacy.
She can't baptize me.
Oh, I was clicking so I could come to the stage. Yes, sis, come to the stage.
Yes.
Come to the stage.
You come to the stage every time the show on. She still can't baptize me.
Okay, I just put the live link down there.
Remember, she old
the first link was to come over to
YouTube. Listen. If you're out here getting Smashburg lettuce, then that's your choice. Period.
Oh, Jesus. She clicked it yet?
No.
Adrian, click that link. Let me send it to you just in case you can't click on it.
And one of the people you ever been with is Virgin.
There she goes. Sis!
Hey, y'all.
Come through straight Legacy right quick.
Let me straighten Legacy right quick.
How you doing, Miss Adrian?
Let me get a cigarette and go on out here on this porch so I can get right.
One too, Miss Adrian.
Let me make sure my pack is full. Hold on. Let me get another pack to go. Y'all see? Oh, here we go. Listen here.
Legacy turn you into a chain smoker for real.
He make me want to smoke. Legacy always running the show. He always got something to say. What I'm saying is this. I don't understand.
Before you get started, Ms. Adrian, do you love me?
Do I love you?
Yes. Do you love me? I need to know because I want to feel love, hate, not hate.
Oh no, ain't no hate, baby. Just love, hate. Ain't even no hate.
What? Legacy, you need a hug or some shit. You need a hug?
You know I do.
He need to
Come
know
on,
before
come
he get
to
back.
my porch. I need a hug too. Come on to my porch.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Go ahead, Ms.
Listen
Adrian.
here. What my question is this: why? And I get it that it's society. When I was doing my thing, I used to be called the female version of a man. Us women sometimes want to find them, fuck them, and flee too. Excuse my mouth. I don't know if I can say that on here, but that don't make me a whore. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we? Why are we looked at as? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. There were some men, just like some of y'all men do. I've had men where I just wanted to get my thing off. Nigga, don't roll over. Don't hug me. Don't touch. No, I don't want nothing to eat. I done got my nothing and let's go. Don't put pull them pants down. Let me bend over right quick and you keep it moving. But why does that make me a hoe? But y'all not.
You ain't Tony, you beat it out.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Ms. Adrian.
Come on, answer me, Legacy. I'm listening.
Again, my dear, I didn't write handbook.
But you sure do interpret it.
Yeah, I do that, but I didn't write the handbook. So by me not writing the handbook, hold on, Savage, do your thing, mama.
Jamal said, sound like self-issue whole fasting, but I agree with Savage. Some people have to use the later years for whole tendencies because of early engagement. Previous appointments, so yeah.
Okay.
Milo said a woman is different from a man, except to shut up. No, they not.
Ain't
No,
nobody
not. We
like
no
that.
different.
Let
me tell you something. Let me tell you something. As long as I gotta get up this motherfucker and I gotta play mommy and daddy and I gotta foot the bills and I gotta do everything. If I feel like slinging my shit around like y'all men do, I'ma do it. You can say what you want to say about me. I don't do that now
Your turn. Like Monique said, your turn.
Exactly. Now, thankfully, I ain't that way now, but pre-children, and I'm gonna say this, it had a lot to do with my mother was so busy running the street and doing her thing. She didn't sit me down and necessarily teach me how to be a lady. You understand what I'm saying? She pretty much, mommy was too busy into her own thing. That's why it starts at home. If you validate your children at home, the street don't have to validate them. I look for validation in the street.
Hold on, Ms. Adrian.
Can I finish my thought? Can I finish my thought?
I ain't had a chance to rebuttal nothing that you done
because you've been talking all night. You've been talking all night. Let somebody else talk a minute. I'm just saying. And I'm gonna let you get your thought across, but see, because I'm old and I forget quick. But let me get this off my chest. What I am saying is this: had I had a mother that taught me how to be a young lady and not be so free with giving myself, then it probably would have been a possibility I wouldn't have went through so many men. The street had to teach me. That's why, as a mother.
That's right.
That's why, as a mother, I teach my children. I validated my children at home. Can't nobody go on the street and tell my children they love them. They're going to be like, I know, because they know I love them. So all I'm saying is it starts at home. And that's how come by the time I was 20, I had been through some motherfuckers because I was looking for love in the street because it wasn't given to me at home. So everybody that said, oh, you pretty. Everybody who said you sure look nice. Everybody, you know what I mean? I was looking for something. But the streets had to teach me that what I was looking for wasn't love.
Yes,
but
I
stand in
have
my
no
truth.
Disagreement with that.
This is what I'm saying. Go ahead and say what you gotta say.
Miss, there is nothing for me to say because you just summed it up in a nutshell. That if we have mothers that had the time to sit down and raise especially their young daughter, that you're not validated by your body and that you're validated by your mind and your body of work, not the work on your body.
Right.
And when you have, and just like you say, the vast majority of women who are here getting that work put on them, nobody raised them properly.
Exactly.
I'm sorry to say it, the streets trained you to take dick.
Exactly. That's exactly what it did.
This is why your strip clubs are so full with women, not just because they gotta have the money or they ain't got no daddies that ain't out there doing it. When a woman can go to a strip club and make $2,000 in a night, her mindset ain't telling her why am I in here doing this when I got a college degree? Her mindset is telling her it's quicker for me to make $10,000 in a week by letting somebody see my vagina, letting somebody beat on my vagina, and me swallowing some nut is a lot faster than me working on somebody's job making barely $23,000, $24,000, $25,000 a year. So yes, they get that work because money drives their motive of how their body is worthless when it's coming to money.
Right. Right.
So when you out here letting the man, and I'm sorry, again, Miss Adrian, I don't make the rules. Yes, men, Anya.
But it's not only a mother's job. If fathers were there to tell their daughters they're pretty and validate them, they wouldn't look for it in the streets.
That's true. That's what I just said.
But a father can tell a youngest daughter how beautiful she is, and at the end of the day, that's just like my mom. My mama didn't raise me to sell drugs. Your mama, nobody ain't raised us that selling drugs was the way it is. But when we look outside that house, that home, outside that window, we see our little friend that's riding that, that nice little Crown Vic, and he got little rims on it, and he made that from just selling this little rock. It intrigues you. Most girls don't start having sex because of the peer pressure of boys. Most girls start having sex because they fast ass friends tell them that they need to do it with such and such because such and such like them. Mm-hmm. Most girls get intrigued from sex, not from boys, from their friend girl telling them it's okay to do it.
It's true.
So if you having sex, and which they are now, young girls are having sex at 13, 14, 15. And I know that, but it's prominent now.
10.
You got more girls that are 15 pregnant right here. I've never seen more girls. Go look at the numbers at the CDC of young women that are pregnant at the age of 15 in the Black community right now. Either they're being touched by somebody in their family, ma'am.
I said it ain't just the Black community; it's all communities.
But exactly, it's across the board. With what they really like to put out there. That's what they like to put out there.
They like to put it out there. But see, the thing about it too is I'm 51. I first had sex at 14. Do you know how scandalous that was back then? 14 years old having sex. That shit was scandalous back in the early 80s, having sex that young, but I didn't know any better.
Right.
I didn't know any better. And then to the person who said something about it's not just the mother's job. You're right, it's not, but if the father's not there, it then becomes the mother's job. My mother was there, my father wasn't. So I couldn't look for my father to guide me in anything when he wasn't there.
But Miss Adrian, let me ask you this question. When we talk about this, what about the parent? What about the homes that have had good parents, and these young girls want to go out and still live as if they haven't had the home training because the peer pressure is greater than home pressure.
It is. Peer pressure is home. But this is also too, and I'm just a firm believer. I started talking to my boys about sex at 5 and 6. They're 26 and 23 now. And they'll tell you, you start talking to us about sex and condoms at 5 and 6. And I did that for the simple fact that I wanted them. I was open. I have an open relationship with my children. Anya will tell you, we talk about everything. And the reason that I talk about everything with my children is because the streets can't tell my children nothing that I haven't already told them. Yes, they can't tell them nothing that I haven't already told them. So when I told my son, I said, if you come back with your dick burning or a girl pregnant, it ain't because you didn't know no better, because I taught you better.
That's right.
It ain't because you didn't know better, because I taught you better. It's no excuse.
You made your own choice.
Exactly. They made their own choice. And a lot of things that I know I taught my children better about, when they go out there and do stuff, and because the first thing people say that it's the parents' fault in a lot of situations. In my situation, and anything my children went out there and they did that shit on their own, because it wasn't because they weren't taught. because they were taught and they were talked to, and they knew that they could come to me and talk to me about anything. I don't care what they do.
Hold on for a second. Tony, we got people that are hitting me on texting me saying that it's not even showing on YouTube. Not YouTube, but on Facebook. It's not showing at all on Facebook.
Why is it raining? What the hell is going on?
Miss Adrian.
Yeah.
Do you have any daughters?
I do. My daughter's 21.
Okay. Along the journey of life, did you tell your daughter that it is important that she treats her body like a temple?
Absolutely, I did.
And that you do not let men run up in you, any and every man run up in you just because you
well, legacy, ain't no men running up in my daughter, okay?
Touchdown! Touchdown!
Because ain't no men running, only because my daughter want the same thing the men want, okay? So that's why ain't no men running up in her.
Before you found that out,
yes,
before you found that out, did you still not teach her?
Yeah, I still talked about it. We still talked about sex because she's had sex. She's had sex with a man, but she's just not interested.
Did you not tell her that if she allowed me, and this is before you find out, that this stigma and this title will be attached to you?
Absolutely, I told her that.
If you do that.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So all I'm saying is I can't control how society rules and rates things.
No, you really can't. I was just teasing when I was saying that because you can't control it because they're going to say what they want to say. But this is why I always say it's important for people to stand in your own truth. It ain't nothing you can come to say. You can't shame me about nothing about me. Nothing. Because I'm going to tell you about me before you can tell me about me. Amen. Yeah, Adrian, they say you was I've had people come to me, girl, I heard you was a bad alcoholic, the worst kind. Well, drink the average man under the table. Don't let a bitch get on that clear, honey, because I'm going to cuss you out, your mammy out, and everybody else out in the mall won't remember it. Show them. So what's next? See, you can't hold nothing over me because I'm going to tell you anyway. For me, my secrets keep me sick. So I don't care what nobody say about me because I done probably already told you anyway. You might be coming back and telling me some shit about me I told you. For real? You might be coming back and telling me something.
Don't read that, Anya. Don't read that.
Bro, you going to jail.
Remember that policy we just had. Don't read that. You can't read that.
You going to jail, bro.
That's a Boosie lyric.
Right?
That's a Boosie lyric. It's a lyric to a song.
For me, you know, like I say, I have a 9-year-old, and I have I guess a basketball team of boys. And
you guess.
I'm just saying that's what they rated. That's what they rated.
Oh, okay.
But
Mississippi said straight to jail. Clank clank.
So with my boys, you know, and my boys will tell you, I told my sons, I didn't want my sons to be promiscuous and bringing kids in too. So
You want to be whores?
No, promiscuous. And promiscuous.
Male gigolo.
Promiscuous.
Male gigolo. Anyway.
Promiscuous again.
Okay, all right.
So
see, legacy, I like how you do shit. You cater shit just to your own to fit you.
You sure does.
He caters things just to fit him. There you go. Now standing in your truth. Them boys, you didn't want them to be whores. Them being promiscuous. You didn't want them being out there slinging that jam skeeter around like you did. Just call it for what it was.
Yes. I'll rock with that, Miss Adrian. I'll rock with that. But now that I have a daughter.
Yeah. It's different with girls.
Life for me it's scary now. Because, you know, and just like Anya said about, you know, I make sure that my daughter knows she's loved. I make sure she knows she's beautiful. But that does not still compare to when she is attracted to a young man. And daddy love will eventually fade to the black when it comes to her getting to her age where she's feeling hormones and things of that nature. So when she kicks into that gear, then I have to sit her down and have that real talk like you said.
Wait, you got a 9-year-old.
Yes.
You've been a hot one too, huh? And how old is your oldest? Look
my
at
oldest
you,
is 22.
Oh, Papa was a Rolling Stone. Go ahead on. Go ahead. I'm listening. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
A 22, a 20, a 19, a 18, and a 17.
And here you come with a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day, I don't want my daughter to have, by the time she's 23, 24, she done already experimented with 15 dudes.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I don't want that stigma for my child. Nobody wants that, and you can't remove those body counts. You 15 and you graduate high school at 18, 17, 18, and you done already had 15 dudes up under your belt. You can't even be looked at with respect in your own city amongst your peers. Because and even your home, ma'am.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Even amongst your home girls and stuff, guess what they gonna say? Girl, she a hoe. She always fucking somebody. That be from in your inner circle.
Yeah,
you know how many girls I done dated, Miss Adrian, and I'm been out and we doing a double date or something, and the girl that I supposed to be with, I done called my partner, but she done already told me that the homegirl, listen, bring the one that like to get off. So when my homeboy get to her, I already got the rundown on her that she like to get off. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, all you gotta do is play your cards right, because she letting you get off. So you talking about here it is you are 28 years old and you got 40 niggas under your belt. You haven't even really begun life all the way yet. You're just really getting into your life at 28 years old.
Yeah.
So here you are 30, 33, and now you're wondering why, if you're in the same city that you're from, you're wondering why your net of men to choose from are smaller, or nobody wants to, be honest and locked down with you, is because everybody in your town feel like everybody done got a chance to smash. So why would I want to lock it down when I know that you done allowed 30 niggas to skeet in your eye?
Lord have mercy. Come on.
And someone got, and now let's be real now. In this day, hold on. In this day and time, Miss Adrian, they videoing it now.
I know.
So here it is now. Now I can take a video and send it to the internet. Now a child who know how to work the internet, I can send it to his mama's phone, let him see his mama taking it in the ass, taking it in the vagina, and drinking cum.
Oh Lord, scandalous! I say.
So this is when you look at your mama, the world already looks bad at fathers in a degree. I'm gonna show y'all in a prime example, and not yet, but it's coming up real soon. I'm gonna show you how the world look at fathers. I don't care if you're the best father or the worst father, you're still put in that same boat with fathers, and they prove it to you on Father's Day. But we'll get into that real soon. But I'm sorry, when you look at your mama, right up on the Christ. This is how.
Mello said, "Paint me tight." Y'all know that song. Paint me. Paint me. We can.
Most people hold their mama.
Hold on one second.
Most people hold their mama.
Hold on, Legacy. 1 second.
In this level, as God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mama.
Jesus Christ. Mello said, when can we expect the next big role?
The what?
When can y'all expect the
but
next big bro?
when we hold our moms to this, let a man catch a flick of his mama doing all of that on a flick. It will mentally mess him up.
Thank God I stopped hoeing before I had children. Lord have mercy. Whew. They would be some shame.
Miss Adrian, those videos are still out there.
Huh?
Those videos are still out there of you.
Ain't no videos out there of me, baby.
I just saw one of you on Pornhub the other day.
You ain't seen no video of me on Pornhub.
Hey, Tony, they transferred from
You ain't
VHS.
seen.
From VHS.
Listen, it wasn't even there. Listen here, I stopped hoeing right after they started putting out the beta tapes. Okay, so ain't no videos of me because see, I got with my husband at 22. We got married when I was 24. We stayed married 21 years. So I'm so thankful that I changed when I got older and I got wiser, because once I had children, the clubs ain't owe me nothing. The streets ain't owe me nothing because I had did it all. My children have only seen me with two men in their life. That's their father and my ex. And now my new friend that I got now. It is a great image.
Right now.
That's ain't no men stay no nights in my house. Don't no men run in it. I don't even be fooling with men like that. So this is somebody new. This is somebody new to them, and it took me 4 years to get to this. It took me 4 years to get to this point, and it's like my kids are so receptive and they so happy because now they finally see me happy and they see me with somebody, and I ain't been with nobody because the last dude that I was with, he wasn't but about a couple years older than my oldest son to begin with, and he wasn't worth a pinch of puppy shit. He really wasn't.
Cougar.
But he laid down that pipe, though.
Cougar.
Hold on, Miss Adrian. Did you say he wasn't worth a pinch of puppy shit?
Not an inch.
But he laid down some good pipe.
Yeah, he did. He absolutely did. But he wasn't no good. But see now, y'all gonna take me there. Now this one I got now, he young too. But he bring it all to the table. It ain't even just about the pipe no more. He don't even have to touch me and he can get all my glory. He ain't even gotta touch me. He can just talk to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I didn't think it was possible for me to find a man that could feed my soul mentally, emotionally. You know, and then he good with me far as financially, and the sex is just a plus, 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 plus. You see what I'm saying? So it's something he comes with the whole package. So it's totally different. What? My grandma didn't what? Re-virginized. Mr. Mello or something. So it's a whole day, and I pride myself on that, and I'm so thankful that my children have never, and because I wasn't doing my thing was all about my kids. I didn't want my children to ever have to feel ashamed of anything that they heard that their mother did. Don't no men come through this door. Don't no men come through this door.
So
ain't no men staying no nights up in here.
Yeah. The kids only know about the two men, their father.
That's it. The only two men my children have. But that's the only two it was. The only two men my kids have ever seen me with is their father and my ex that I stayed with 7 years after I broke up from with their dad.
That's right.
That's it.
So you never told them about the 100 before they came into existence.
Well, I told them I was a mess back in the day. I did. I don't lie to my kids about nothing. They know what it was about. Because if it ever comes up, I need them to know just what it was. I didn't told my children that I was with a woman before. I didn't told my children everything. I didn't told my children how I used to sell drugs because I needed them to understand that, first of all, y'all ain't doing or saying nothing slick. This ain't nothing but the same shit, just a different year. I done been there, done that, wrote the book on it. So when you think you out slicking me, let me give you a little bit of history about just who your mama is. So you can't tell me nothing slick. So I already know what it is.
Ms. Adrian.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. And I asked nobody to call no name, but how many how many young women, whether it's family members or young women that you're tutoring or that are in your life, have you seen that have had several different men over their children since they've known you?
Quite a few.
So with that statement, we know that they don't have a problem with Smashburg lettuce. If you not, they don't have a problem switching it. They miss the potato head and the penis. If it don't fit, it don't quit. I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna add another one too. So you talking about at 22, 25, 30, you still know women right now that are doing the same thing that they were doing when they were 18 and 19.
Absolutely, I do. Absolutely, I do.
Don't get mad at me
I ain't
for
mad
talking
at you.
about it.
I ain't mad
not
at
you,
you.
Miss Adrian. Not you, love. I got one on here that'll bash my head in because I'm always standing firm.
Because you're not saying what y'all been doing since your little penis came out.
Right. This is what I'm saying. We not mad at you. All I'm saying is just that men can go out. Listen here. If a woman is expected, right. If a woman is expected to go out here and do all the things that men are supposed to do, then why is it that if she feel like, first of all, she holding it down, the men ain't here to hold it down. So if she decides she want to go out and give her, because it's her body, she can do what she want with it. Why does she have to be stigmatized? I get it that it's not you per se, and I know that this is what society says, but you join in with it because you quick to go and call. You'll dap your homeboy up for fucking 2 or 3 women in the same week. But if a woman does it, fuck 2 or 3 men in the same week, you and your homeboy sitting back calling her all kinds of whores. But yet it was all right for y'all. That's what I'm saying. Why can't it be an even playing field? What's up, Jazz?
I have a question.
Miss Adrian.
Who?
I can respect.
Okay, I'm on the live right now.
Hold on, you can go finish out what you finish, Miss Adrian.
I have a question.
She don't want nothing going.
I have a question for all
this is interesting here.
I have a question for all of the women on the panel, for Miss Adrian, for TeAma, and for T Savage. Now, here's my question. How men tend to look for the woman that's wholesome, pure, very few body count, low body count, not latest lips, low miles. Do women also look for the same thing in a man, or does she get excited or more thrilled when he's been around and he knows how to lay it down and he's not a lay pipe and he has a high body count? What is it that women look for in a man?
Well, first of all, I already know 9 times out of 10, the man gonna lie about the women that he with anyway. So I really don't give a damn how many women he had. I just want to know about what he doing when it comes to me and him. I really and truly don't. Because they not gonna tell you the truth anyway. You can catch that motherfucker with his dick in old Mary Jane Rotten Crotch's ass, and he'll swear for God and all his disciples it wasn't him. And you didn't see them pull his dick out of her rotten ass, but he'll still lie and say it. Whereas women, we're more likely to tell you, yeah, it was us, and what? I'm just saying. You know that's how y'all men do. We literally will sit there and see you. With the bitch bent over, look you eye to eye, and you'll swear that it wasn't you.
Like that song, it wasn't me. You saw me on the sofa.
It wasn't
me.
me.
Back on the counter.
Wasn't me.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about, and this is another thing that irritates me. Now I'm speaking for myself and strong women around me like TeAma and sis over here. We gonna tell y'all what it is straight up, but we get labeled as being bitches. Because we angry. No, we not angry. We straight up. Y'all say y'all want a real woman. You say you want a woman that speak her mind. But the minute we speak our mind and tell y'all what it is and crush your little feeling, we bitches. No, we not bitches. We just telling you what it is. And you know what burns me up with y'all? Yeah, they getting their feelings. What really burns me? Go ahead, TeAma. I'm sorry, darling.
You get in your feelings, and then it be like, oh, you don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Right.
I wish I had a tambourine so I could hit it and say amen.
And the thing that gets me, if I come to you and I tell you, just tell me what it is from the beginning. Just tell me what it is from the beginning. You ain't got, I'm the type of woman like this. tell me what it is from the beginning. Let me decide if that's something I want to deal with. I might be okay with you having another bitch. Just tell me what it is. But when you come back and tell me after the fact, then we got a problem. Just tell me what it is straight up.
Hold on a minute. Anya, I haven't spoke to Mister since Monday. He can't tell me shit that's going on right now. Not a thing.
Mr. Who?
Next.
Who you talking about, John?
No.
Who you talking about? What?
She's trying to tell you something on the low when you sitting up there asking questions. She's so
no.
blind.
Once I realized it wasn't John, I knew where she was going with this. Thank you.
But I'm just saying, bitch, you holler, what? What you talking about? You can't tell her nothing on the low.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so tired. I've been up since like 4 o'clock this morning. I'm
Me
exhausted.
too. I've been up to working at 10:50. I didn't go to sleep till 10 minutes to 5. I had to turn around and get up.
That's your normal. That ain't my normal.
This ain't my normal to be up all night, all day like that and working up until no 10 minutes to 5. This was unnatural. I usually catch a nap.
I'm saying you be up in type of hours sometimes.
That young nigga giving you some of his energy. That's all.
Listen, he giving me so much, so I'm going down that. Listen here, TeAma, I'm going up that road Tuesday, girl. What you talking about? I can't wait.
Miss Adrian.
Lord.
Love it.
I'm going to make sure I come live to y'all on Tuesday when I hit there. I might be walking a little sideways, but it'd be well worth it.
I know that's right. Miss Adrian, I have a.
I'll be there. When we do the show Friday. When we do the show Friday, I'll still be in Carolina.
Yes, it's coming on up with me.
She's gonna be right next to me. We're gonna be putting the camera together.
Okay.
Miss Adrian.
Yeah.
Miss Adrian, is it possible after the show is over that Anya could give me your phone number?
Yeah, sure.
I need to speak to you about a future show.
And he want to eat your food. That's all.
Well,
I know
that too, but yeah, about a future show.
Okay, sure, that's absolutely fine. Staying from good, but I'm trying to tell y'all, it's just that I like y'all subjects. Y'all be touching on some nice shit to get me interested. I be pressing that button trying to get up in this box. I'm so nosy. I'm extremely nosy. But one thing about it, I ain't gonna never speak on nothing that I don't know about.
That's not nosy. That's inquisitive.
Huh?
We're gonna be like a legacy. That's not nosy. That's inquisitive.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make it politically correct. Yes, I'm very inquisitive. So much so, I tell somebody, "Be quiet." Did you hear that? I want.
No, do you fucking do
what? I'll tell you in a minute. Shut the hell up, ho. Let me listen right quick. Did you hear that shit? I hears it all.
Tony, I just sent you Adrian number.
Well, Miss Adrian,
thank you so much.
I do have to carry the burden for the men. Because
why is that?
Because we have a decorative man basher in the crew. a decorative man basher.
Man basher.
You neutral. You and Tony be neutral. But we have a decorated veteran that's a man basher on this show.
But you a woman basher.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let's be crystal clear. I'm not a man basher. I'm a hoe basher.
The crystal clear one.
It's a difference. I'm not a man basher. I love a man.
I didn't say you didn't, TeAma.
A hoe, I'm going to give them the business. Female,
that's right.
man, cat, a dog. I am not sideways. So that's not true.
She give men no understanding.
She give hoes.
Exactly.
And do they give us understanding?
Let me tell you, I give men straight understanding. I give real men straight understanding.
All of them are real.
A whole ass nigga. No,
I need to take that trash out.
But just because a man is promiscuous doesn't make him a whole ass.
There he go with that shit again.
You have to do
a hoe.
I can't hardly hear who got music.
Me, I'm trying to.
It's the hoe. Use a hoe. Use a hoe. Like it's the song says it. No, it's not promiscuous. It's a hoe.
It's promiscuous.
You doing whole activities with whole tendencies, hoes are your friends, hoes are your enemies.
Yeah, but he ain't talking about the men.
Hold on, we'll be right back.
Lord.
Just in time accessories. Definitely have the bling and everything in between. TeAma Copeland is your independent paparazzi agent. Join her live online Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join her on Facebook at TeAma Sweetness Copeland or her fan page, Just in Time Accessories. Or you can find her on YouTube at TheAnthonyBrownShow. That once again is Just in Time Accessories. Everything is only $5. Nickel and lead-free jewelry. TeAma Copeland, independent paparazzi agent. Just in Time Accessories. Definitely have the bling and everything in between. Check her out.
The Shepherd's Heart AME Church of Royal Palm Beach. Contemporary worship for this present age. At the Shepherd's Heart, we're centered on Christ, focused on family, and united in love. We are a come as you are church. No dress code, no judgment, no kidding. The Shepherd's Heart AME Church, where the pastor is yours truly, Reverend Liam South. We're an out-of-the-box ministry. Come, break out of the box with us.
Okay.
They just said, let me back in. we was on commercial break.
She looked like she froze.
Oh, since you got to go out and come back in because you froze. But we was on commercial break.
Let me put it in the comments.
There you go.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Jayla, stop that goddamn barking. What y'all do with a dog that's horny as hell? God damn. She ain't fixed. I used to know dogs that ain't fixed.
You gotta.
Miss Adrian, what you doing? Miss Adrian.
Go in there.
Miss Adrian, what did you do when you was horny?
Listen, I was about to pull my bullet out and fix her. And help her out.
Oh my God.
I was about to help her out.
That's
I was about to help her out. I really was.
Oh my God.
Well, this is so I understand why she's frustrated. I really understand why she's frustrated.
Listen, y'all. I told her, I said, you think she bothering you now? You pull that out, she really gonna be on you then.
Listen, she came out here to go to the bathroom earlier today. My dog is not a dog that barks at you, aggressive or nothing. She came to go to the bathroom and she had a little shit around her ass. So I wiped it off and then I go to wash my hands and come back. That bitch had got low to the ground and was barking and growling at me and kept twisting her ass around sideways. And that little thing was just a thumping. I said, what in the shit is going on here? I'm going to have to get her fixed. I'm going to have to take her to Peggy Adams or something. They got to fix her. I can't do this. Shit, both of us can't be in here warning.
Oh, there you go.
Kamal said it's not fair that the standards are not the same, but I believe that comes from the fact that the woman has always held down our household and the expectations are higher.
Wow. Now I appreciate that. I appreciate somebody recognizing that we hold
that's basically all I'm saying. It's just a different bar. You don't want to just you and TeAma. I think TeAma said earlier that men are now marrying ex-whores or something she said earlier. And
they making hoes in the housewives is what she said.
That's what she said. And I'm not saying that every woman that has allowed 20, 30, 40, 90 inches of penis to run through them in a lifespan, that that they are bad women. They just didn't have the right teaching and was taught that their bodies is what they should be judged off of.
That's not the reason some women be hoes, because they wasn't taught right. Hell, I was taught. I got turned into a housewife 3 times, and I was a hoe. Okay,
I didn't know you was hoish.
Listen, TeAma.
I
I was the female legacy. I was the female legacy minus the children, because I ain't want a bunch of children. They hold you back. They extra weight.
I don't know.
I wanted one baby. One baby. I got my baby.
I don't know how. Every time we reference something, it's reference to legacy. But
legacy, I mean, you calling men that are whores promiscuous. Let's call it what it is.
Person on the podcast.
Promiscuity. They were being promiscuous.
You ain't calling females no promiscuous females. You call them whores.
Listen, if you are a woman and if you have slept, I don't know why I always get tricked into this conversation, but I don't want to do it no more after the day.
Who tricked you, Half Pint? Who tricked you?
This conversation has been held before, and I'm going to say this for the last time.
You should let that head out, y'all.
I might have me a FaceTime in a minute, honey. I got to get ready, set the mood for Tuesday, honey.
That's right.
Yeah.
Kamal said it best. Kamal has said it best. I am sorry that we hold women at a different standard than we hold men. I didn't write the playbook. I may live by it, but I didn't write it.
Okay.
And you interpret you.
Say what, Tony?
And you interpret it to benefit you.
No, I just interpreted the way that it's been given to me.
That's his story.
You know what I heard just now?
That's like the Bible. So you need to get
let me ask you a question, Legacy. How is it that you get stigmatized with this? Is it because you had hoish ways, or let me rephrase that, promiscuous ways?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
See, remember, Miss Adrian, I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. You can't hurt me if I'm already being truthful.
That's the truth. That's what I say, standing your truth.
Ma'am. But you say you thought it went over my head. I just don't. I mean, I do understand that everybody have a past. Everybody.
Oh yeah, we all got a past.
But Miss Adrian, let me ask you a question. Let's say, for instance, you take a woman, because that's the only thing I can base life off of is a woman. So let's say you take a woman, and in this one city or this one state where she lived at, she was very hoistiness. And she found she decided that she could no longer live in the city where she was at because she was tired of the stigma that was placed on her. And
how low did she get?
And she moved to another city.
Right.
And start doing the same thing again. If she moved to another city, in 6 months, she done slept with 3 dudes. That's just her natural nature to be hoish.
Promiscuous.
Hoish.
So what happens if a man does that? Is it hoish or just promiscuous?
It's very promiscuous.
You know what? You know what? So why is it promiscuous for the man, but it's hoish for the woman?
Okay, can I ask you a biblical text? And I know you're a very intelligent woman. So this is why I feel like I can ask you this question. Because maybe you can help me, because I don't have the answer. So are you willing to work with me, Miss Adrian?
Listen, go ahead. I'm gonna answer if I know. Just don't go too deep in that Bible, honey, because I ain't the one. But go ahead, I'm gonna try.
You do not fall for it, smart lady. You do.
I'm just gonna skim it a little bit. And you got a scholar on top of you, so you good to go.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Why was it okay for David and Solomon to have 300 wives, 700 concubines, 400 wives, 800 concubines? Why was that okay? I didn't okay. Now, mind you, now you are not supposed to fornicate. You are not supposed to adulterate. So why
they married
was
all of them so they could be doing those things,
ma'am?
So you saying they married all of them? So, because are you asking me? Because I couldn't tell you other than I'm a surmise it the way I see fit. Is that so that they don't be called hoes or whatever, and they not fornicating? They just married all of them. So now if they sleep with 300 of them, they didn't marry them. That's their wife.
But if you're married and you sleep outside of your marriage, you are adulterating.
Right.
So they have had 300 wives, 700 concubines. Concubines are extra women on the side.
I know what concubines are.
So again, I'm asking, why was it okay then for that to go on and it's not okay now?
But who said it was okay?
Who said it was okay?
It was ordained. I'm not gonna make it up, but I don't want to say
the story. I know the story, but I just think that it was accepted. First of all, women have been fighting for rights to be women back in the day. Women were seen and not heard. The men held it down. They ran the household, so the women did what the men said, and that's just the way of the world. That's what it is with everything. Look at like with people with the LGBT community, for instance. Now they have rights and things now that years ago was not accepted. Now it's accepted. So I just think it's the times.
So now because women weren't allowed to do those things, now is the time to be holy.
Now it's what?
So because they weren't allowed to do that back in those days, since we in this day now, it's okay for them to be holy.
Well, they ain't allowed now. Let you tell it, because the men can do it and they promiscuous. The women do it and they hoish.
I'm just saying. We've only followed suit to a certain degree because there are now laws in place. Hold on, there are now laws in place where a man cannot, especially in the United States, where he can't marry multiple women. But we don't have to marry them now. Now we got them to a point to where they're okay with living and sharing a man in the same household.
Yeah, I know.
So what I'm asking is, if it's already been handed down from king to king, and every man that lives in his household, it should be treated the same as this woman should be treated like a queen. He should be treated like a king. Now, if that's okay to go on in his household, and he's okay to have multiple women per se to live, that's because his woman okayed it. Most men ain't okay sharing his wife's vagina with another man.
No, they ain't. Oh no, of course not.
Most men ain't condoning that, because guess what? We would allow ourselves to sleep with another woman and another man if we running a train, but you're not gonna do that with my main lady, because we hold our main woman to a different standard than we do somebody who we consider a whore.
And this should lead y'all to the next show topic.
Now, to answer your question, Legacy, why was it accepted then and not now? I think it was accepted then because the Bible was written by men. So men who accepted such foolishness, they put themselves into it. Although they say that the writers of the Bible was inspired by God, which is very well possible, but at the same token, being that it was also still a man who wrote it, who's to say that some of their personal feelings didn't also get into the writing?
Tony, you know that I'm not gonna argue against that, because we both on the same page when we come to that level right there. I agree with you. So if we have to shoot that portion of the Bible out of there because man wrote it, then we might as well shoot and burn the whole Bible all together because man wrote it.
Might as well.
We might as well. And nothing that everybody done ever said about Jesus and God, ain't none of that real, because if you're gonna take that out, you have to take the rest of it out too, because it was inspired and wrote by man, and man can be corrupt.
And listen, the thing about it too is because it was written by men or man, period, it's going to be interpreted the way they saw the story. Do we really know what happens?
Yes.
Do we really know?
You're right.
And because it was written by men, the women were probably raising hell back then too.
And
we ain't gonna never know.
And it was okay.
Hello.
What is going on, Legacy? Now he's sideways. Lord of mercy.
That says a lot right there.
He's sideways.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Savage. That says a lot.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. It just like this things is just interpreted again. Things are interpreted for in day and age with Legacy, for instance. He wants to call women hoes, but men are promiscuous. So again, the interpretation is still the same by men.
And they're doing the same exact thing.
It's the same thing. It's just a different time. For example, Legacy, you call women hoes, but men promiscuous.
No, Miss Adrian. Let me clear something up for you. I don't want you to think that Legacy walks around calling women out their names.
No, I don't think that. I didn't take
because that's not why I'm on this show. We just have shit to deal with.
I get that.
When you going all the way left, what did you talk about, Legacy?
I didn't want Miss Adrian to think that I call women out their names.
That's not what she thought. She didn't say that.
No,
I'm just clearing it up.
If you open those big Dumbo ears, then you would know that.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Let me hear what you finished saying, Miss Adrian.
Now, before we go further, before we go any further, I need all of y'all to, TeAma and Sis don't do this, but Anthony, you and Legacy, please stop calling me Miss Adrian. Adrian is fine.
My mother. I do understand that. It's for me. It's like honor and respect for you.
I appreciate that, but you don't call me Miss now. Come on now, shit.
You call her Auntie Adrian or something. Don't call her me. She younger than y'all. She younger than y'all. I'm telling you, that bitch 12. You seen her with the ponytail? She 12.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna work on it. Okay.
No,
all right.
She's not 12.
It's like
how 12, a man 12.
Huh?
She said she you 12. I said no, she's not 12. Her man 12. She's 16.
Listen here, that lady asked me last night, well, how old is your man? I said, he's 33. She was like, 33? I said, well, not really. And then I tapped on the screen, he'd be 33 Monday.
Yeah.
But that just goes back to, like a lot of people say, I just think that maturity is not, you can't judge it by a person's age. You just can't. You just can't, because as young as he is on paper, he's that much more mature than some men my age.
Mm-hmm.
So you just can't.
It goes back to that song, age ain't nothing but a number.
It's not. It truly isn't.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Do you believe that for real?
I do believe that.
So Miss Adrian, do you think it's okay for a 17-year-old to date a 33-year-old? Since age ain't nothing but a number.
Age ain't nothing but a number, but I just think that 17-year-old needs to be wrong. Once that 17.
But hold on, this is gonna be hard. Adrian.
No. Okay, go ahead. I didn't say nothing to it, but go ahead.
Adrian, it's going because there are some 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old women that have matured in mental ways that surpasses some women that are 25, 26.
I was one of those because when I was 17-year-old, I had a 41-year-old man named Chico. Chico was good as a motherfucker to me too, but I act so much older for my age. Like I look at myself, for instance, and I look at my daughter. When my daughter was 17 and I was 17, we were like day and night. And a lot of that had to do with because I allowed my daughter to be a child.
Mm-hmm.
I allowed her to be a child, whereas in my case, I was forced to be grown before I had to be. My mom
That's right.
time and she was cabareting and discoing the other time. running the street with men, doing her thing. God rest her soul. But I'm saying she wasn't a bad mother. It's just that she wasn't taught. Because she wasn't taught, my mother's way of teaching me, she instilled education in me. She made sure that I got my education. She made sure that I knew about cooking, cleaning, and surviving. She made sure that I knew not to sit around and wait for a handout. But that was it. But like things that I really needed her for, like how to be a young lady and how to be respected by men, she didn't teach me.
So would you be okay with your daughter being 17, dating a 40-some-year-old man?
No, she's not. When she turns 21, she can date who the fuck she wants. But at 17, she lucky she gonna be dating anybody.
So, but why? But why not?
She's not grown. That's why she's not grown. It wasn't acceptable for me. But again, it goes back to I didn't have a mother that guided me. And let me say this, even though my daughter's not 17, my daughter was not as mature as I was at 17 either.
So if she was.
Because she's not legally grown.
She's not grown. She already said
that. What we just talked about, the statement that was made out of Tony's mouth was age
is just a number as long as she
as long as you're grown.
Listen here, wait,
okay, so let's say age as long as you're legal to go out and date, age is not enough.
Legal. Because she's still listen, the law says that you're not grown until you're 18. The law says that you're not legally grown to do certain things like drinking and doing certain things until you're 21. So as long as she's a minor, if him being with her in these days, even though, then let me say this, back in the day, like when my grandmother and them were younger, women were getting married at 14 and 15 because the times were different. And
that's right.
Let's just face it, we live our lives based off of how society is being run at that time.
Yes, ma'am.
That's how we live our lives. And legally, a 17-year-old, it's not legal for her to be with a man. It's not legal. He can go to jail for that. So
if she's 18.
Depending on the state, yes.
Yeah, depending on the state. Because in the state of Georgia, in the state of Florida, consensual sex is 18. In the state of Georgia, the consensual sex age is 15.
Really?
They had, matter of fact, Miss Adrian, about 2 years ago.
I'm glad I moved to Florida instead of Georgia.
Miss Adrian, listen. About 2 years ago, because the statute used to be 17 in Georgia, but the person can only be.
So much feedback.
Hold on. Let me try some, Miss Adrian.
There he goes sideways again. Hey, y'all, I found out the sex of my babies today.
The sex of your babies?
The twins. I ain't supposed to tell nobody, TeAma. Somebody might be looking. Now, listen, I'll tell you offline. I'll text you.
Okay.
Sis don't want to know.
Put it in the private chat.
Am I better? Is it better now?
Yeah, I know.
You in here 2 times. We could better digest one of you. Why you in here twice?
Sis don't want to know what they are. So. But I tell you, I'm gonna text you and tell you what they are.
I do want to know.
I thought you didn't want to know.
I didn't say that.
I'm too darn nosy not to want to know.
No, what I said was, Legacy, we can better digest one of you. Why are you in here twice?
No, when they were asking me to tell them what the sex of the babies were, I said I didn't want to know because somebody might be in here listening. And there's supposed to be a gender reveal, and I didn't think you wanted to know before the gender reveal.
Oh, no, I don't.
Let me tell you.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I told TeAma I would text her.
I'm too darn nosy.
I didn't even listen. I didn't know what the question was. I just wanted to know.
Like, they couldn't even talk me into doing a gender reveal.
I couldn't even talk you into doing the baby mama dance.
We'll discuss that offline.
Okay.
That ain't gonna work.
Who's talking? Legacy? Legacy, you was talking.
No, yeah. In the state of Georgia, they had Republicans to rescind the age from 17 to 15 in the state of Georgia. And the person that person date can be 4 years removed from her age. So a 15-year-old can have consensual sex with a 19-year-old now. But in the state of Florida, the consensual age is 18. If that person you're with is 19 or 18 and you 17, you can go to jail.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I mean to say Miss Adrienne.
Yes.
I definitely thank you for coming on the show tonight. We're gonna wind it up, and end the show. But I definitely appreciate you coming on tonight and sharing your views, sharing your thoughts, sharing your opinions. As always, we enjoy you coming on, and we love you.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, definitely. I will be in touch with you real soon for a future show. And
all right, absolutely.
And thank you, TeAma, T Savage, and Legacy for coming on tonight as well. If I'm going to talk with this person, I told you I have a special guest that wants to come on the show Tuesday. He's having relationship issues, and I guess we've been adopted as the love doctors. So we're going to try to give him some advice on his relationship and situation. And if so, the topic is going to be, do women really want a good man?
Can women really find a good man? That's the damn question.
Well, remember, this is based on his relationship situation. So based on what he told me, he named it, do women really want a good man? So he thinks he's a good man.
I'm not coming.
In his situation.
Oh, yes, you is. In the words of Anya, I'm going to pull up to your house. Don't worry about it.
Pull up, nigga!
So
you see what I mean, Adrian? I'm letting you know I'm going to get the brunt of that.
No, you won't.
It may be the guy who's coming on the show.
Let's be crystal clear. In my eyes, I think you are a good man when it comes to being a father. And then a father to a daughter, a little girl, you are spectacular.
Thank you, Mama.
So, no. But, you're definitely going to be on Tuesday's show.
Do I hear a butt? TeAma, do I hear a butt?
If I have been here Monday, I was here Tuesday and this Friday. Now, one of y'all better not show up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Anything else y'all want to say?
A.T.L, ho. I got you.
How are you?
A.T.L whore.
Adrian.
Miss Adrian said A.T.L ho.
She froze.
Am I there?
There you go, sis. Say A.T.L ho.
What happened?
Say A.T.L ho.
Say A.T.L ho.
A.T.L ho.
You gotta say it with conviction, not like you question it.
Oh, A.T.L ho. See y'all later.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
My nigga 2-4 the GOAT, these other niggas basic.
Say what? No nigga wrist a silver chain around his neck. Say what? A.T.L show coming for their neck. Say what? We gon' say it all different from the rest. Say what? A.T.L show, know that we the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? A.T.L show, coming live, speak about the world. Know that we is still. We got Anthony, TeAma, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we taking over with the A.T.L show.
My nigga 2 for the GOAT, these other niggas basic.
Say what? No nigga wrist a silver chain around the neck. Say what? A.T.L show coming for their neck. Say what? We gon' say it all different from the rest. Say what? A.T.L show, know that we the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? A.T.L show coming live, speak about the world. Know that we is still. We got Anthony, TeAma, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over with the A.T.L show.